Hello and welcome to MyFlexHelper. This will be a video tutorial showcasing our block grabbing service and its many filters and features. When you first log into your account, you'll be taken to the main dashboard from where you can start the bot and access all the other options. Let's start by setting up the filters. On the main page, scroll down and tap on the settings option. Here, you can edit any previously created filter or start from scratch and create a brand new one. Go ahead and tap on the Add Station Filter button. Let's select all the stations that you want the bot to accept. Do this by scrolling down to the bottom and tapping on stations that you'd like to select. Once you have the station selected, let's tell the bot between which hours it should accept offers for. We can do this by setting the Offer Starts and Offer Ends filter. The Offer Start filter will tell the bot not to accept anything before the time that you have set. So for example, if you have the offer start time set at 6 a.m. in the morning, but choose to start the bot at 3 a.m. in the morning, the bot will run for those 3 hours and it will only accept blocks that start after 6 a.m. The offer end filter basically does the same as the offer start, but in this case, it tells the bot at what time the offer should end. So for example, if we set 7 p.m. as offer end time and an offer appears from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., then this offer will be rejected since it ends after the offer end time. But if an offer appears at 5 p.m. and ends at 7 p.m., this offer will be accepted because it ends before the set time. Even with the offer start time and end time filter set, sometimes it can still happen that a block is made available that only gives you a few minutes to arrive to the station. This can lead to missed blocks, which can lower your standings with Amazon, and then possibly even termination of your account if this happens too often. In order to avoid this, we can use the Offer Arrive filter. This will prevent the bot from accepting blocks that are too close to the actual time and avoid any complications. For example, if you need about 30 minutes to arrive to the station, then you can set 30 in the Arrive Buffer filter. What this will do will basically ignore any block that's 30 minutes from now into the future. That way, hopefully giving you enough time to make it to the station in case you accept the block. Next, we need to program the bot with the payment amounts so that it only accepts offers with the prices that you want. We can do this both by filter price and minimal hours. With filter price, you can set the minimal price that you want to accept for any given block that pops up. With minimal hour, you can set what is the minimum amount of hours that a block should have. Both of these will basically do the same. And if you set one, the other one is optional. Lastly, we have the option to select the days of the week for which this filter should be active for. Tap on the option and then select the days of the week for which this filter should apply. Then, if you like, we can even set a filter name. That way, if you have multiple filters saved, you can quickly see which one you would like to activate and deactivate. Lastly, we have the filter status. With this, we can activate and deactivate filters without deleting them. Once you have the filter settings the way that you want them, press the back button and you'll see your filter populating in the list of filters below. Now that your filters are ready, let's set up your notifications so that when you accept an offer, you'll be properly notified and not run the risk of missing the block. To do this, from the main dashboard, tap on the 3 lines in the top left corner. Here you will see several options related to your account, such as payment, languages, emails, and SMS notifications. Tap on the info field and add your phone number where you would like to receive SMS notifications once an offer is accepted. Also, as an extra measure, we added email notifications just in case a text message doesn't arrive. You can add it by tapping on the info field under email notification. Once the station filters and notifications are set, you're ready to launch the bot. Start looking for any available offers. To begin, tap the Start button located on the main dashboard, which will launch the program and start looking for blocks. Once pressed, the program will run and attempt to accept any offers that match the filters you previously set. Now that the bot is running, we can go to the Log tab and see what blocks are currently popping up and the actions the bot has taken with each one. Understanding the logs is quite simple. On the left, you have the time when the block was found by the bot. On the right side, it will show you the reason why the block was rejected or accepted due to your filters. Below that, we see the price or payout from the block. Then, on the bottom left, we see the station along with the time and date when the block is scheduled to. Now that we've gone over the basics, let's talk about a few other features that can give you a little more control over the system. First, we have the option of scheduling automatic start and end times, which will trigger the bot to start and stop on its own even when you're asleep. To do this, from the main dashboard, tap on the schedule option. Here, you can set either or both start and end time. Once set, press schedule at the bottom to save your settings. You'll know you did it properly when you return to the main dashboard, and you'll see under schedule a timer showing you a countdown to the next time the bot is meant to be triggered. The other feature we built in is called manual or advanced mode. In this feature, we've given you complete control over how fast and when, down to the very second, the bot will send requests. To activate this option, go to the main dashboard and tap on the manual mode button. Here, you will see two slots appear, one for time and another for speed. The time format is set up in minutes and seconds in order to avoid having to repeatedly set up the same time each hour. And the speed is set in requests per second. So let me elaborate a little bit more how to set up the time and speeds. If you wanted to set up something like this, in other words, from the beginning of the hour to the 30-minute mark of each hour, you wanted the bot to run at 1 request per second. Using the format of our bot, you can simplify this down to something like this, and it will get exactly the same result. From the beginning of the hour of each hour, you will run at 1 request until the 30-minute mark, at which point the speed will change to 0, essentially sending no requests, but it will still run, and then once the time reaches to the beginning of the next hour, the bot will start sending 1 request again until the 30-minute mark of the next hour, at which point it will send 0 until the next hour, and so on and so forth. At the bottom, you will see a request calculator. This is here to guide you when you set up the bot in manual mode. We limit the request to 2,200 per hour as a way of keeping your account safe. Running more requests per hour can put your account at risk of detection. Of course, this is just to give you a general idea of how to use manual mode, but it's a much more powerful tool once you figure out the exact time down to the second when blocks drop in your area. That way you can increase the speed significantly at those times and raise the chances of you grabbing an offer. We've built in a timeline that tracks all your statistics. To see it, tap on the timeline option from the dashboard. Here, you will see all the data we've collected while you're running in manual mode. The gray bars show during which times you had the bot running searching for blocks. The blue bars show when a block matching your filters has been found. The green bar shows when a block matching your station filters was found and accepted. When you first enter, the timeline will show data for all the stations. To show only data for specific stations, tap on the settings icon. Here, you can deselect the stations you want to exclude and only see data for desired stations. As an extra feature, you can also select which hour of the day you want to see data for. Once you're happy with the settings, you can tap apply and see the results in the chart. This concludes our video tutorial for MyFlexHelper. I hope it's been informative and helps you learn how to grab blocks with our system. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment in the section below, and we'll answer as soon as we can.